I do think I get my American history twisted a little bit, but again, I do like to kind of get this out of the way because I know it's gonna be pretty noisy by tomorrow anyway. Well, depending if anyone can take the heat during that time. So, but hey, sometimes you gotta do things with style anyway. And I will say it's important to always kind of double check your history too. Again, nowadays where people are like, well, with those want to try to twist it, swing up some words and try to bury the actual history here too, But I digress. But hey, that's not a good way to digress. But hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. So I did want to plan something for Saturday-ish, but I figured since Saturday is gonna be the 4th, I'm gonna at least try to do this early, so I don't want to worry about fireworks. But I do know some people in my neighborhood, and this speaking out of character, will start doing it early too. So might as well try at least get to chase and try to get everything done too. And this specific game I did actually pick up a few years back. It's finally gonna come to play too. So I'm sure I'll make it a playthrough or just make it a little special thing this time. Kind of like make it a little bit more of a special occasion, But heck, some things can change and but well, in that case, we'll pretty much try to wing it a little bit and just try to do it too. And I do want you guys to know this is actually a From Software game. As in, no. The same makers who did the Souls games as well. So, I'm probably figured there will be some difficulty with it too, but it could be different from what we saw. Anyway, didn't really expecting things to be too hot a lot of these days too. And really enough, I remember days we do more. I would say most of my mom's side of the family will get together and pretty much drive to one of my uncle's places because he has his own pool, and usually we all get together and just reminisce the times, speak about what we're gonna do now, and blow up some fireworks too, And this is around the time where, at least where most of my folks are close to each other too. Nowadays, because we did have the reunion where, I did told you guys that one of my cousins got hitched, and we all came around to celebrate. The only few people who were absent were two of my uncles. I think one that couldn't make it, and one probably is keep his distance from everyone else. At least their families are. Unless again they're pretty much far away now, they could get to here. Strangely enough, we actually did move down to this state because my mom wants to at least stay close to her family. Albeit, yeah, with some. Well, I do know there were some pushback from my dad who didn't want to move because he got a good job lined up for him, and But again, his only issue was when someone was gonna be raising me and my sister instead of him too, so he reluctantly had to come down here, but it ended up being for the better too. He eventually gets some good jobs along the way, even though it's not the one that will pretty much he want to stick with, but hey, he made the best of it too. and I did grew up, knowing most of my mom's side of the family, and well, a good majority of my cousins as well. Yeah, even my grandma from my dad's side managed to come down here too. So at least I do have some family from both sides anyway. But other than that, yeah. I want to release these times too. At least to kind of highlight some each summers a little bit too. Especially around going elementary school too. And there's times we end up setting things on fire by accident too. But again, those were the days. And sometimes it's just better off just to reminisce than to kind of wishing you could do it all back again too. But this is pretty much the day of well, tomorrow will be the country's founding instead of like independent stuff, which again I get kind of twisted a little bit. But at least at least I know how to double check before posting some big fancy words most people will associate again too. So, and before I actually go in the game, I kind of do ask everyone to kind of be on the best behavior in a way, because I know the country is looking bleak, unless something actually do change. There are more, we got more of those finally these, staying up for the rest of us. For them, for the rest of their families, all people who want to live in this country for the idea of it, what was the idea of it versus because if I gotta say it, we're being run by religious zealots, bunch of corporate pigs, and basically unhinged nipple babies in a way, Try and make it into their country in a way. To the point where it's it's not really free for everyone. It is just those who is more elite than us. And, wow. I'm still holding on a little hope something will change that. Hopefully they'll find something that will actually get them running out of the country too. If it does happen, I know there are people in the elite. Someone would probably just I would say run for the hills, But the less again, it's better if I just rep the what I'm going to try to say rather than just speak out what I can too. I don't want to jinx it as well. But all I could say is this: is try to be good to your neighbor, be good to yourself, and be good to anyone who just want to live in the country the best way they can, Just always be careful who's trying to try to pull strings on you too. Because it's not really freedom. It's really just thinking you're just appeasing their leak there too. And I'm trying to be very careful with my words here. If this game anything has to offer, I would say with some shows that shows someone who's stereotypical American, this and that, but pretty much more like goodwill person. We gotta be like that too, Instead of this and that, but for now, let's just jump right into the game so we stop being this bleak. So I do apologize for that too. So it is just a little bit more of, again, try to use my words wisely here, so don't really cause anything to erupt and stuff. And basically we be able to be good where we can. And I hope this game runs. There it is. Oh, hold on. Here we go. That's one way to start entrance. I think the eye is a little head, but I think that's what it is. Yeah. So the summary of this game, we're basically well, this game president trying to stop a Q from his vice president. All right, let me kind of feel around some of this stuff a little bit. Up to them. Hey. And no, the game is a little low. Let me actually fix that. Hold on. All right. All right. That's just so. All right. Let's just show a little patriotism and just get going. At the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was. Oh.
Freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebel seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. President himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States,
47.
equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit,
If only had this guy though.
the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone to take back America's freedom.
Yeah.
My special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Let's party! Welcome to the White House.
Yep.
The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
Oh man, this is a lot, man. All right. Gotta be something better than this, though. There you go. There we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
Oversized back door. That's pretty neat.
They are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
Just go around and destroy shit a little bit. So basically just be the one-man army.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons depending on the situation is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in the backpack as you like.
I can't believe this is how straight to the chase of it, but sometimes you deal with it. It's all about trying to get the gist of it. Okay, you bought gun. It's kind of like, hey, you bought the game. Now, work the controls. Good luck. All right. What is a lock-on feature? I think I know what it is.
Aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
Oh, take your time. We're not in a hurry.
Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits.
Oh, now they got the.
Caliber. If you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
All right. Guess there's more bad guys coming along too. Oh. My bad.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful.
Alright. Some heavy duty stuff will do.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticketless check-in?
Just gotta wrap some stragglers up. Alright. Book us.
At the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
This is definitely the game, huh? Ah, sorry about that, Lincoln. But this is how we get you back to ship shape.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely
Oh, he's got his own thing.
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
Why have to worry like that? Oh. Ah, I guess they're just a rush combo, huh? Oh, they didn't know there were people had to rescue, huh? President Malcolm was flying from the White House, cemented Vice President Richard Hawk Hollins in the country. With the Pentagon, Congress, and every core institution in America firmly in his grasp, Hawk is free to thrust his depravity upon the countries of the name of revolution. The land of free was free no more. Let me tell you the story of a man who stood the tide, who believed his own justice, even as if the whole country had turned against him.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Excuse me.
Mr. President, believe in your own justice.
Your own justice, huh?
I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
Believing on justice, huh?
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but rather a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have increased rapidly. Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration. Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawk, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of the old government, and the U.S. military rose to the task at hand. Much like our ancestors did, based in a belief of winning freedom, and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United States of America too. And here is that evil. This villainous terrorist who first appeared in Washington and began his unjust rampage goes by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all
Metal
of us
Wolf.
will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
Haha. This game can be coincidental, huh? Ooh. Especially with what's going on now, but less said the better.
The army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town. Target areas where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy all target areas. Annihilate the enemy force.
Neighbors are nearby.
The liberation of San Francisco counteroffensive. This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sided Road.
Or a sponsor.
Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright. Oh, they share the same slot, huh? Don't think I can use anything with a sniper rifle for it too. Oh, I think we'll be good too. This. So staying what we can to get everything back, huh? All right. So all we had to do is just pretty much weaken a little bit down and give it a shell too.
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town.
Will do. Oop.
Soldiers are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Don't wonder if anyone needs to be saved here. We had to kind of do this around too. We started to learn a little bit too. Well, this is a flea market though. That's an argument. Let's focus on the who's on the wrong side of the fight.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
All right.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated.
From what I understand, this was a
The enemy forces have even captured.
Japanese-only game for a time.
We can't let them get away with using a symbol of this great American city. The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. This has been a momentous first job. A target self-destruct device is attached to the cage. The destruct device kicks into action when you draw close. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese erhu. Mr. President, destroy every target area and annihilate the enemy army.
The POWs have been safely freed.
Oh, good. Don't want to cause anyone to die by a mistake this time too. And they got some things hiding. Alright, let's try this one. Also, taxpayers get their money's worth out of this. All right. I could serve a little bit. Oh, hi there.
Target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
I think I aimed a little bit. There we go. I always do wonder how one most pretty much see themselves in this game too. Well, they're pretty much not really. Well, no things they pretty much post about themselves. Like I actually did hear about how the boys ended in a way, and it's how pretty much how everyone was disappointed how the character Homelander went out. But really, kind of poetic in a way. Like once you pretty much lose the power, you pretty much like will beg for anything to beg for your life in a way.
Succeeded in saving the POWs.
There you go. Go somewhere safe. I'm just gonna call it a corporate car. Hmm. Hmm.
United States military. M1 Abrams tanks. I never thought they would join the fight.
Oh, there are plenty of them, too.
Weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
And it's different. Now, this is definitely an Xbox game, too. I just won't imagine this sound. This I imagine just how much of this sell for with if we're allowed to go overseas. That was my fault there too. I did not know it's there too. Oh, I forgot about you too. More of them too. Oof.
Just a bit more, Mr. President.
Why do I have to redo all the levels over too? Just make sure we actually are saving everybody. Oh, I heard something.
The enemy forces have usurped a building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it.
Gotta get up close and personal at this point. I mean, we're in a giant mech at this point, so. And the idea, this is a From Software game, and you just do want to be careful with this stuff, right? Alright. Should say the assault rifle, but
The suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
I'm fine, everything.
U.S. President! Nice thinking on your feet. Uh-oh, Mr. President! Could this be a thank you for destroying the area? It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present.
Ain't that neat? Get called pariah on one side, and
Substantial diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Give that kid some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
ugh.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Enough playing around. How about bringing it up a notch?
At least stay close to it, huh?
Nothing to get excited about.
The enemy forces in San Francisco have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
Hmm. Again, that's kind of critical on you. I really don't know what most of these are. A sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoes across San Francisco as President Wilson commences offensive against the vice president regime. The liberation of the city has struck a chord in the hearts of a small band of patriots who abast their souls will still believe in freedom that Richard Hawk has stripped away. A movement has been born, and want Hawk to get the hell Dodge. The wings of justice are spreading like an eagle, and ready to soar.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country going from west to east.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
And yes, more they're spewing propaganda too.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history.
That means someone will definitely want their payday.
Metal Wolf's pilot
Just to pull all this stuff.
Satan himself. And we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
This is over theory, huh?
We've been made public enemy number one. How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No, I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
Mr. President.
Hey, Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
All right, one state at a time, right?
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy forces are setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the west coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon.
Wait a minute, how we get swept out in the ocean?
Smash the island prison. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
I'm gonna send these guys a quick sentence too. Alright. Multi-missile launchers, huh? Real guns. Support cans, grenade launchers, missile launchers. Man, why are we not having this stuff too? All right. All right. Now this is something we could really get behind too. You know, Major Race Hill. Well, to at least those who deserve it, though. And with this, I can always go back and just to rectify what we made too.
Enemy forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz cannon.
How original.
Oh.
Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
Oh, they got their own mech.
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that?
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming.
We want to have like some kind of rebels that rebel the rebel.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon. You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
Good job.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
It's gotta stay on the move. Then again, you're not really my full focus here. Probably the jet. Almost halfway charged.
The Alcatraz cannon can recharge 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon.
I can't even jump over.
So, the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
The energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges.
Hey, I'll get back to you. I got a big mission to go on.
Completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
Oh boy.
Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing. The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Every drifter had some way to,
It's exhausting to listen
well,
to.
use every cliche quote.
At least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
Unless the damage points mean I had to do this fucking hit so much. The destruction of Alcatraz can brought peace to the West Coast and gave the resistance a new momentum. For Richard Hawk's message continued to have a stronghold on the American people. Destroy Metal Wolf, he cried along the hysterical, brainwashed children. And that ignorant chorus became the battle hymn of our oppressors. In time, we'll be painfully aware of how blinded we are.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Sure, Mr. President. The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund a resistance.
The massive capitals to fund the resistance. Of course.
While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name Bring Fast flashing back to the streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Yeah, of course. Villains will side with anyone who protect their money. All right. I always hope this one will allow us to take our time. But I had to go back and try to get everything.
Enemy forces strengthening
Pretty much once we equip with better stuff, we can be able to run back and get a better rank.
amassing capital to fund a resistance. Good luck and
I wonder how to use burst though.
planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald. What you're looking at
We need ink can for this thing.
is Mech as seen from the air. Just what will become of Beverly Hills and its stately mansions where the streets smell of money? Stay tuned as this camera and I bring you all the news you want to know.
It's a good thing I played this game early from 4th of July.
dead that journalist. In the ground.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President.
Is he up there? No.
All over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming station.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
That's a radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
Oh Lord! The National Guard troops have been defeated. Metal Wolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills. His endgame must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar, but not well enough for all the bombs in town to show up. Mr. President, that's a bomb. If approached carelessly, it will detonate. Destroy it from a safe distance.
All right, that took care of it.
looks promising.
Hmm.
Side of the U.S. military, Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
Oh boy. Do we got heat seekers? Whoa!
Carelessly, it will detonate? Don't be so lax.
Hey, that one can buy.
Not again. A battalion of troops has been defeated.
Oh, put a sock in it. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. I wonder if the vice president wants to go as far as to control the music in America.
That's a good idea too. Well, if someone really wants to spread their propaganda.
If you destroy the enemy radar jet, destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Dead end. Great. Bingo. Whatever.
Oh, I wonder this game had a multiplayer before. All right. Oh, that's just great. Yeah, put a bomb next to the hostages. Why don't you? Gotta get back to the lair when I can.
Metal Wolf has infiltrated the garden of a big mansion, the home of international superstar Money Gold. What business
Money, gold.
with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's going to take out a loan. Oh man, he's destroying the mansion. Add destruction of personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright powerless against Metal Wolf's evil.
Oh, this is close quarters. I love railguns.
Position has been destroyed. My fellow Americans, support our troops with all your hearts.
Don't worry about his yammering commentary.
Let's get to Tasha's out first before we actually blew up that thing. Something neat here. Well, did the job. That wasn't really an achievement, huh? Eh, this is the first time playthrough. Or at least try to excuse that. Once we get the better gear, we'll pretty much be able to go back and save more people. It didn't hit. This is live ammunition? Alright, let me fix that. To think my own bullets get hands off with these ones. Man, need the range need to be fixing this thing. Yeah, flambe. Oh, this thing is the only thing we're working with. Guess he since he's two-handed, huh? These things don't go down pretty well. There we go. Oh boy. I'm trying to really remember what the last Mecha game though that I played on Xbox. But I do think I actually did borrow from a friend before. I think it was tied to an anime before too. Kind of like Mecha they turn into like ship, then in between. I don't know what's it called. And I do remember having trouble with this one part, which is just like kind of defense. Not sure about it too. Cal needs to hit big part there too. Hmm. Nice.
All right! Nice man. Come on. Bring it on. Bingo. Bingo. Stoke up the barbecue.
I did bet this was for a multiplayer game too. What was that one too? Because I did actually play on cousins, another cousin with does have different mechs he battle with. There's so many different ones that I can't really tell. There's a big one here too. Hmm. Trying to wonder what burst does. Oh, hi there.
Metal Wolf has control of the entire town. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. Peter McDonald for DNN.
Oh, what downfall who have?
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before.
For a cheap price. In liberating Beverly Hills, the president gained financial support of some of America's wealthy citizens who poured money into his campaign. Anti-Hawk Selma has a new hero, and his name was Michael Wilson. Later, Hollywood would bring his thrilling story to life in a blockbuster action biopic, Metal Wolf, which topped box office charts for 42 weeks and won multiple Oscars. Naturally, the film's theme song and #1 single was penned by international superstar Manny Gold, one of Beverly Hills' own.
Any word from the resistance?
Yes, I'll play for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
I'd like to see that day too.
Yeah. I feel like a mother hen here.
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle theater.
At least some people do have some kind of morality. Well,
The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs. The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name My Darling Clementine Operation. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
I know we get some reference there, but it's probably something there. All right. Hmm. I can actually lose some of these weapons, can I? Hmm. Oh, I get it. Like at least have multiples on me. Hmm. I think someone's starting some stuff now.
This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
It's a good old showdown.
Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Whatever. This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility?
Oh, that thing got exploded too.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Major, don't wriggle. Hold on to your pride and take it. Major, I'll be the one to mark your gravestone.
Nice.
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded
They're taking too many damage from all sides.
around,
You taught me to be a soldier, so now I'm the one who's gonna kill you.
taking off Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Always told me, there's no victory for a man who loses his pride. Have you had enough? How about I put you out of your misery now?
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops. The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. The enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
There you go. Oh, how about do love a barbecue?
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to develop new type mobile unit armor. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
No, not to flames, huh? Got a fun bay. Some of my entertaining quotes are pretty memorable, right? Right. I got a feeling I have to separate them too.
Oh my god, I shot! Whatever.
Let's see. What does burst mode do though? Let's see. And probably won't even tell me. I mean, that blue gauge right there.
Major, going somewhere. Stupid. Randy? Damn it. It ain't over till it's over. I never thought you'd take on your former units. Have you lost your compassion and dignity?
I could say about you.
2 more enemy missile cowboys still remain.
Major, are you seriously running from a fight? You really are that good. Major, not Peyton too.
New special mobile armor
I'm gonna come and get me too.
Fight! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
Oof.
Major,
All enemy special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
This game, expect this game to actually make you want to be perfect too. The precariously positioned Arizona resistance. Excuse me. The precariously positioned Arizona resistance base have come under heavy fire by a trio of ultra-mobile armor unit suits. But when the dust settle, the fires of resistance are still very strong. However, man, now I keep mixing words. However, let's never forget the noble souls who perished under the sun in President Wilson's name. As you all know, the government has since built a road that stretches from the deserts of Phoenix all with the East Coast, the Michael Wilson Highway. Straight as narrow, it serves as a reminder to keep our country on a path of righteousness and never become lost again. Thinking it's from the same person.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
You think it's from the same person been bashing us too?
In the west, areas where the army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough. Any email from the resistance?
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt. The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and let you know.
The resistance leader sure is standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails. Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
Alright, one more to go. Or at least for now.
Helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon. Enemy armies have
I do have figured someone may start fireworks early though.
The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce because the enemy army has
Because I
taken
kind of do hear they're more
insurrection days.
starting up now.
Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name Operation Arizona Blood and Gunpowder Smoke. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Carousel is pretty good now.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke. All right, let's rock and roll.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
Of course they do that. Well, all right then. Oh.
Watch your feet, too.
Well, assault rifles. Always a good thing. Psh.
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir.
Hold on. All right. Let him up. My flamethrower needs to be recharged, though. Isn't that weird? This is what I mean, man. Look, you can't really stop your people, or at least the people around you, for doing what they're doing. But still, I think this is probably my own excuse to wrap this up. Because the fireworks will probably be too distracting in a way. Probably need to put, maybe you can show they think about putting a place where no noise can be started too, but this is the only corner wall that has the less sound coming to it. Hey, but I could make it up by start playing this game as a playthrough.
Target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess we'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
See.
One target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
At least nothing actually hurts these people. They made me char a little bit, but yeah, they're safe this time.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful. Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
They're Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring.
Yep.
I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Damn. I gotta start the whole thing over, don't I?
The view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
There definitely wasn't a way I could at least get out of there too.
Blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
There are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
God, the crap shoot, then you can't even fly out. Oh, they shot one each other down. Let's get this out of the way. Nope, let's just make sure we boosted.
Tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
Oh! I didn't know that. I like panic when it happened, huh? Alright. I can always retry this mission again. Try to at least fix up what we did miss out. Don't probably end up being more.
A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
We gotta be mindful of that.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
Get rid of some of these guys. We're going to get higher ground from this. I can't help him.
But seizing the vice president. Hurry up and move ahead.
Ain't that prime? That's not gonna work anyway. All right, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
The musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Come on. All right,
Mr. President,
I just got good and
is grand, but stop.
didn't realize I ran out of juice to fly out. All right. All right. Oh no, speed runs do this too.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. Watch your feet, too.
Let's try to do this right. Just gonna try to get used to everything again. Right. Let's try to get this done. these guys too.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Let's just burn the whole place down now.
A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state. The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
Of course, the bridge is broken too. Did they actually play the cutscene about the bridge? He seems not gonna have enough firepower to get through it. He's my method before too. Safe place to beat you too.
There's more where that came from. I'll lay my life down for Sir Richard. Take that. Sir Richard. I'm sorry.
Well, just take care of that. Now, not to mess up and actually do it. What the? Ugh. I did not check the gauge, didn't I? How many times I did this too? Guess I wasn't in a rush to beat this level. But I'll make it up, you know? This will be a playthrough at this point. Sometimes you gotta work with your failures, you know? So, I'll just, you know, try to tune this because, again, I keep making this blunder twice. 3 times at least. Alright. But we'll try to do everything right again. And I'm pretty interested in playing this game as well, so... And since this technically is the month here, I think it's a little bit better to kind of like, hey, let's continue this game on and pretty much, why not just play it? I'm just a little, you know what? I'll continue this and try to rectify my mistakes next time. Yeah, since I do hear fireworks are starting out, and basically, well, pretty much gonna, well, I guess only fire a few ones, but you can't be too sure about that, you know? So I'll just go ahead, close the stream up, and I hope you guys had a good 4th, you know, if you could bear the heat a little bit too. Just remember to be kind to your neighbors, always have good morality, and pretty much what's, you know, actually, you know, like, I would say, what those animes with depicting American people in some ways, you know, like, be the ones they think of, you know? Anyway, let me just wrap this up with a thank you guys for coming by and watching. And no, this game is a little bit on the niche side, but hey, we like the niche. Anyway, until next time, we see. Man, I keep forgetting my little phrase there too. Anyway, as always, we'll see you guys next time, and take care. We see each other then.